And we're back with another recipe. This time we're doing calabacitas. And this is a dish that my mom made quite often when I was growing up. And it's just zucchini, corn, onions, garlic, and green chili. Like, we always had green chili with it. And the way my mom made it, it was really spicy and delicious. And so as I've gotten older, my wife has been making it here, and it's just been amazing and delicious. So why not? Why not make it? So my wife calls it calabacitas, and I'm doing this for my parents because my parents have not scolded me. They've talked to me about my saying it the proper way. So calabacitas is how it should be pronounced. So let me bring you in and show you what I got here. All right, so calabacitas literally is zucchini in Spanish, so that's what this is. We have some zucchini, we have some onions, we have corn, tomato, green chili, and we use the 505 hatch green chili, garlic, minced garlic. I'm out of fresh garlic, so I'm using this from Costco, salt and pepper. And then we'll top it with cheese, and then all we really need to do is use some oil for cooking. I'm using avocado oil because it is a neutral oil, and it does well with the heat. So I'm gonna get my pan going hot here. Let me arrange things and bring you in and show you how I'm doing this. We're gonna start with the onion first. Okay, I cut these onions fajita style, and I am going to show you how I do that, just because, you know, I started it and I don't want to see you cutting me vegetables all day. So what you do when you're cutting fajita style, I just cut it at tops and bottom off the onion, cut it in half, and then you go with the long portion of the onion. Don't cut against this, go with it. And I don't know what the cut is actually called. We've just always called it fajita style because that's what comes in the fajitas. So that's how we prep our onions. And then for the zucchini, and this zucchini is fresh from our garden, which is amazing. So are the tomatoes. We get these giant zucchini from our garden, which has been fantastic. And we've been getting a lot of like Roma tomatoes and Better Bush we have, and some cherry tomatoes from our garden. So those vegetables are fresh. Now when I take the zucchini, I cut it in half both ways, and then this is a quarter, and then I'm gonna quarter this up. And really, you're looking for larger slices, really. So, but they need to be consistent so that way they cook evenly. So all I'm doing is cutting a quarter into quarters. There we go. That's it on the zucchini. The corn is just a can of corn and drained, so make sure you drain the corn. The tomato, I have 2 in here already. I'm doing 3 tomatoes, and these are from our garden. These are Romas. So I cut it in half, and then I want some good sized chunks, so I'm dicing it up like so. So 3 tomatoes in total. That's that. All right, let me move you over to our pan because the pan is officially hot. I can see it. Let me get this cleaned up and I'll head over there. So our pan is nice and warm. I can feel it. Maybe it's too warm. I've been letting that go for a little bit. Start with your onions because you need to, so 3 tablespoons or so of oil. Your onions we want to caramelize. That means we want to get all the sweetness from them that we can. So we're just gonna let these cook down for a bit let's go on. I'm gonna clean up my mess here. All right, looks like it's ready for some garlic. So again, this is all your own preference. There's not a real true recipe when it comes to quantities. So we like a lot of garlic. I'm gonna do heaping teaspoons here. And this is where you gotta be careful because you don't wanna burn your garlic, so stir it, and then once it becomes fragrant, we're gonna add all of our other vegetables. All right, it is fragrant. You can smell it, so I know it's releasing the oils. I'm gonna go ahead and add my zucchini. That's one large zucchini, so it just depends on how much you have. And you need things with liquid in so that your garlic doesn't burn. So that's why you first get that in there. I'll add tomatoes. These were 3 Roma tomatoes from our garden. Can of corn that has been drained. Some green chili. This was left over from one jar, and I will open a new one. And green chili you add, just depends on how spicy you want it. I don't know, we love green chili here. And just start to incorporate everything. And you'll notice it stops sizzling because the temperature usually drops considerably when you add food. This is gonna release a lot of liquid, so you're gonna want to make sure you cover it so that it can cook. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper, season to taste. I'm not gonna do a whole lot. The chili has a lot of pepper components to it, so it doesn't need crazy amounts. And then also, this chili that we get from Hatch, this 505, it comes pre-seasoned with garlic and such, so I'm not gonna add a lot of salt either because of what's in there, so. But you do need to add a little bit of salt so that it can help draw out some of that moisture from the zucchini. Make sure you mix it up. We're gonna let this start to really come together, and then we'll cover it and let it simmer until it's cooked down. Let's give it maybe 15 minutes or so. But let's let this start to really heat up. You'll know because It's not like coming to a boil, but it is letting it rise, and you'll start to hear it. Then we'll put it on low and let it simmer. All right, this is what I'm looking for. Like, it's starting to really heat up well, coming together. And stir it up again. Let it come through one more time, and I can see it's easily coming up to temp. So I'm going to cover it, let it put it on low, and we're just gonna let it simmer 10-15 minutes, and then until it gets to the right tenderness. Then this is totally up to you, your preference, but I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here and come back in about 10 minutes and show you what it looks like. So after, it's been a little while, 10-15 minutes, I took the lid off because the vegetables will start to release all of the water, and you'll see it all come in here. So now we're gonna put the heat up to about medium, and we're gonna give it a good stir. And now we're gonna cook out all the liquid. Now you'll see like some of the zucchini is cooked, which is nice, and then some of it is still cooking. So it's a good spot. Just give it a good stir, and now just gonna let this go for a little while and get some of the liquid out. After that, we'll top it with cheese, and it'll be delicious. All right, so we've gotten a lot of the liquid cooked out, as you can see here. So I went ahead and turned it off. I'm gonna top it with a Mexican style cheese blend. So with the heat off, we put this up top and just let it melt. So make sure you get it. It's nice and hot still. You can put whatever cheese you want on here. We just happen to use the Mexican style blend for a lot of things, and quesadillas, all sorts of stuff. So it's on hand, readily available for us. While that's setting up, I'm gonna get a bowl and plate it, and then we'll wrap this up. This is the final outcome this year. Look at that. Delicious. And I've already tested it for salt and pepper, and I'm gonna just give it another shot here because it's delicious. And again, topped it off with cheese, it melted, it's in there. That is so good. Oh, love it. So there you have it, Calabacitas. Delicious. You gotta give this a shot. Give it a try, and it would be wonderful. So leave a comment below. Let us know how you make Calabacitas, because I'm interested in always trying out new things. And if you like this recipe, please leave a like. Please leave a like and subscribe. Helps our channel out greatly, and it allows us to produce more content for you. Make sure you visit our blog, doingallthings.com/blog, for more recipe, lifestyle ideas. And with that, I hope you enjoy this recipe. More to come. I'll see you soon.